We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it. Bring it! Yep.
Selam, hoş geldin Egemen. Tam zamanla geldim bu arada. Tam zamanla geldim. Aynen, tam zamanla gelmişsin.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
Biz büyüğüz.
Wait,
Hayır.
are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just...
Sen ne
no one told
yapıyorsun?
me
Dur
that you're
yavaş.
Outlanders.
Naydaycık yap bari, dur.
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to and she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just... But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill. and,
Genelde
to
tartışırız.
argue. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, but just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me
Havayı da
less
dik
upset,
yapınca
after all.
adım
She must have
tamamlanacak.
known that forging an ancient
Dur
name
yavaş.
It's
Fazla hızlı gidiyorsun yavaş.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even
Ayrı
richer as
değerlendireceksin,
generations
okey.
of successor. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an
Kafa
individual
forması
who will
için.
become the first
Ha.
hero of that particular name.
Şans faktörüne bağlı.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions
kayda
still
girmemiş,
form
tüh.
memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot...
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Ben de Nahida'yı C2 yapabilirim ama hiç sayısına bağlı.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus
C2
on how
istiyorum
we
ama
can
yani o
pull this
C2'yi
off. How to
kullanmak
achieve
istiyorum bir
the
kere falan.
impossible.
Girdiği sürekli yani.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Uçağa cihazı oynayan ve böyle değil yapmıyorum deme.
Well, what else can I do?
Yani
What's happened is
mantıkla aynı
already
benim
done, and it's not like I can
Rice'li
outright
için dediğim
defy
gibi.
the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order,
C0 oynamam ama
she believes the ancient name is an
C1
indispensable
olsa
part of our plan, and that I'll be
çok
able
keyifli
to
olur yani
find a
mesela.
way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best
Mantıklı,
one
evet.
for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one
No.
Wyab... I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is
İzninle.
Lolly at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call...
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to
Yaşlandı
even
mı?
go for meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like... I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and
Neyi?
keep her...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Kitlerle yaşlı mı o kadar ya?
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed...
Yeah, at the cost of her spirit
Ayrıldı.
stone beings.
Kopamaya da ya donat ya da Nahida'nın silahını alacağım. Nahida'nınki ama element ustalığı veriyordu.
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from... I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mentions...
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we...
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll.
Biz de dolanalım biraz. Hello Hyper bulduğum için. Ha. Tamam. Ah. Tersine oturdum. %80 crit damage resetli demek. Şu an kurban klanladı var. Böyle bir olayı veriyor. Ha.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal. Oh, wait. So
Ha, cooldown
Kachina and
reset. Tamam,
Traveler
tamam.
also know about the plan?
Tamam, şimdi anladım. Şeyden aklıma dedik benim crit damage geldiği için.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
Hı hı.
Having companions walk by your side.
Aha. Hmm.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Ha. Sitlalıymış. Kit değilmiş, C'ymiş. Mesela edilmesi da şimdi çok güzel oluyor. Hı. Biliyorum onu, evet evet.
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Ben bu arada Shanlink kasmadım ya. 40 level mi? Yok. 70 mi ne duruyor yani, yadigarları falan kısıl değil, yetenekler kısıl değil. Kullanmadığım için hiç kasmaya gerek duymadım. Benim de öyle, evet evet. Ya şöyle, Primo'yla şu an oyunda alacağım hiçbir şey yok da mor olarak alacağım çok şey var. O yüzden benim de moram bayağı eksik yani. Tek bildiğim işte Reason şey yaparak böyle. Ya şöyle ama benim şimdi main DPS olarak daha iyi ama şey yaptığım için yani gerek duymamış oldum bir nevi aslında. Sonrası gelişti işte, ne geldi ondan sonra. Na'yı da aldım. Long'le aldım. Yamika aldım. Yani böyle olduğu için kasmaya şeyim olmadı onu.
yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her one.
Yeah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected, then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2
Ben de
days.
istiyorum Raiden National ama yani sürekli bir kazacağım karakter olduğu için zamanım olmuyor o sırada. Ben şimdi Raiden aldığımda koşu soran C6 olduğu için bende de o şeyi nelerdi, hem bir de Kazuha vardı, Bennett de vardı. O yüzden hemen onları koyup Raiden'ın maksimum hasarını oynadığım için National'a da gerek kalmadı bana biraz. Sen işte biraz da C4 olduğu için ya.
Okay, then let's part ways for now.
Dur. Buradayım. Açtım. Yayındayım şu an. Raiden Overload, evet. Dün onu mesela Toma'yla bir denedim. Cidden yani vuruyorlar. Hemen bir zevk alıp toprakta yeteneklerimi doldurup bulunuyorum. Keyifli, evet. Raiden'ın deneme o şeyinde
Oh, it's time to meet up with Sheila.
oynarken
Let's ask her how things have been.
bayağı bir keyif almıştım orada. Selam, hoş geldin.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. See, Lolly
Mhm.
did...
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to get...
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a
Okay.
chance...
That's true.
Stadyumdaydı değil mi? Ha. Şuradan ilersem herhalde bulurum ya. 80 oldu, evet. Dün biraz tek başıma oynarken kastım öyle ama şuradaki şeyleri de toplamış olursam buradaki verici ödülleri de, yani tüm hükümdar görevlerinden sonra 90 olacak hani, çünkü çok az bir malzemesi kaldı. Fakat mora yok işte. Moram olmadığı için orada da biraz sıkıntım oldu. Fakat yadigar olarak çok güzel yadigarlar çıkartmış oldum. Böyle 4 set de yaptım. Bu yetenek olarak da 6. seviye yaptım ama boss kesmem lazım ama resin yoktu ve moram da yok. Her türlü kasamıyorum yani. O yüzden biraz sıkıştım şu anda. Artık karakter şeyimi açtım profilindeki. Ha. Dur bakayım. Neredeydin? Ha. Can niye verdin buna? Saldırı ver. Rüzgar. Okey. T0. 2-2-2. Wow. Savunma uçmuş. El bir şey idare eder. Bunun karşılıklı 74. Peki hep Gökhan aslında ya. Okey. Nice. C0. 3-3-3. Nayda eledim, silahım yok. Saatime bakayım. Zaten bakıcıyımda görüyorum. Heh, böyle oldu işte. Zaldır. Oo. 11 sabitlemişsin ikisinde. Bunu saldırı. Tamam, saldırı. Şu anlık idare eder aslında. ...1700'ün üstüne çık da biraz daha yaparsın, rahatlarsın yani. Yunda. Yine baktım.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Arka gözü çıkmıyor. Nasıl çıkmıyor ya? 20 kere geldi bana.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
a subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd
Hükümdarla
say
arkadaş
no.
gibiyiz, evet.
Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier.
Şeyde olması
between us
lazım.
and
Demirci'de
her.
aslında sağlar üstünde bir kıtırızır olması lazım. Onu şey yapabilirsin. Malzeme varsa.
The only thing is that she often has
Hı hı.
very
So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
Çok tuhaf hem
Unlike
yani
that
savaş
old hag Granny
tanrısı
used
ne
to
de ne
do
bileyim
that.
halkınla çok
Does she think she can
keyifli
ignore her
anlaşıyorsun
just
ya.
because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's
Geliyor geliyor bu arada. Bizimle konuşuyor da.
She didn't even bother to reply
Saflığın
to
akışı.
her. Seriously, if she didn't
Siyah
want
kitap
to come,
edilmiyor.
she could at
Ha.
least let us know.
Hemen yükleme şeyi de
That's
çıkmıyor.
what
Ah be.
Agent tells you. Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Geldin yine evet.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worth.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Bu nasıl yaşlı ya?
Wait, you're Lolly? You're Granny Eatsley?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. Oh, wipe that look off your face!
Mindim hoş geldin. Evet
You've
yaşlı o.
seriously never seen an older
Yaşlı.
lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely...
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Hmm.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Paimon, sorry.
Kaç yaşındasın tam olarak?
How old are you actually?
Geçmişimizi mi okuyor? Neyi?
How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just
Resim yesinler.
your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting, since I had already decided to come, but of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or
Spoyu
another as
vermeyelim.
they're trying to leave the
Gezginin ben
house.
yetenekli olduğunu
It
geçmişten okudu.
certainly
Ha.
was awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology.
Gözlere bak.
Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Çok tuhaf mumunda oldu şu anda. Herkes birbirine bakıyor.
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander.
Bombastik sayıda şu an bu oldu. Sana atmıştım hatırlıyorum onu ya. Ne yaptın anlamadım. Ha. Sen istek atmışsın.
And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here.
Neye bakacağım, neye güleyim? Şu an konuşuyorum. Peki. Çünkü ne bir kadın.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. A weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What?
Ne var?
Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo!
Ah,
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
kendisi çok güzel nikah kıydı. Ben şimdi adım Melisa, ne? Ne diyorsun, ne diyorsun?
Kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient
Geceli
name to
olduğunu biz
one
daha önce
that does not
gördük mü
hail
ya?
from our- The Lord of the Night is an ancient
Ha, yok,
entity
görmemişiz,
that
açıklıyorlar.
rules over the entire Night Kingdom. Constantly
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep sleep, but I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track the...
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please be careful to.
Ben
read the
merak ettim, ben
investigation. If you need
Batu ile o
any
kadar
help,
çok kardeş.
just come find
Değil
me.
mi ki artık? Biz alıştık.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
Depo sonrayken bana baya yardım oldu Melisa. İyi, sevindim, güzel olmuş.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
Denedi mi?
I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was, and interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raise? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course, since he's the only one who was kidnapped. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me, but
Tamam hallederiz.
please help me get him back.
You can count on us.
All right, then let's start by heading to.
Okey. Neredeymiş? Buradaymış. Buradan gidelim. Bir kere oyunda oyunda kaybettim diye.
Bring it.
Ah. Balda mı yedim be? Sapık mı, ne alaka be?
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and—
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the... He's always been such a good kid. He would even give his friend... Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secrete... Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Okay.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Biz çünkü phlogiston kullanamıyoruz ondan.
Right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally... here, give me your hand.
Ah.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
İnsanların yaklaşınca
Paimon can see it
eğleni
now
çok
too.
olup zannediyordum ama kısa sürmemesi. Ah be.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of...
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down
Okay.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and
Şöyle mi
confusing
yapınca
stuff, but this spell of
gözüküyor?
hers is really something.
Gözüküyormuş ya.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough?
Geride mi kaldım?
But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that See Lolly's voice?
And now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things
Yine
are best
teyzeyi
done with the help
alacağım.
of friends.
Horse'lar mı? Ha.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Aa,
Hmm.
tam böyle
Yeah? Judging by
totemler
Paimon's
atıyorum.
experience as a
Biraz
guide, it
gideyim
definitely
diyorum,
looks
hemen
like people set up
görev devam ediyor ve kapatıyor.
Wait. The Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe.
Oh.
We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? Can't have him caught in the... no, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well.
Doğaçlı'da 5.3'te biliyormuş. Cüzdan hazır ol. Eyvahlar olsun. Hayır, Maui kayna gelmesin lütfen. Mavi kayla olmaz. Hayır. Heh. Bu şey varmış. Doldur.
There are
Mavi
traces of
kayla
people staying here too.
gelmesin. Hayır ya. Üf,
Wait a second.
aman.
The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro,
Mhm.
and some...
Kanichi told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things.
It's about time that... There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what?
Given there are two signals leading from here... I'll take this direction.
Rayo
Leave the other one
değiştirirse
to you.
üzülebilirim
Let's meet
çünkü
up again later.
C2 istiyordum. O biraz şey olabilir. Shanghai'le gelirse bitti zaten. Hiçbir şekilde alamayacağım onu. Yetmez. Dişim yetmez.
Roran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble...
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it. If you think about it, she's really got a.
Yani lütfen mümkünse Shanghai'la gelmesin ya. Hayır.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Üf, Shanghai'la gelmesin. Hayır.
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops.
Bunun içinden
We can't make anything
şunu
of
diyorum.
his
Ne diyorsun?
footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Bismillah, bu nasıl ses? Bu nasıl bir ses? Allah bir yatırlar açıp getirmiş oynamaya kaçmışlar. Peki. Ses duydunuz mu bu arada? Ben ses duydum da tükürüyor. Aa. Ne oldu? Hmm. Aha geliyor.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Oynadığım titrek öyle durdu ya. Ororo.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the... Hello, traveler.
Orada da
I'm
gördüm.
Roran, the one you've been searching for. The Fatui's custody.
Galiba ninem.
I
Evet.
see. So even Granny
Galiba
told you
ninem.
that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here, but my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to
Hiç
set
olsun belirtme derdim. Evet.
Traveler from afar.
Neyi? Peki.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
Rise'de ve Claret evlendireceğim sizi.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Ne istiyorsun? Ne
I've
istiyorsun?
heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our
Geldi
intel,
evet.
then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any
Ya ne
further
diyorsun? Ne diyorsun
conflict.
ya?
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Ben de evet. Bu ikiliyi sevdim yani. Adam da mat var. Bence Dean Slater ve Prenses o kadar da yabancı biri değil.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
Sen spoiler verdin.
Okay.
Sen spoiler verdin şu an. Şu an anladım onu görünce. Sen spoiler verdin. Dur, tahmin ettiğim şey olursa doğru spoiler vermiş oluyorsun.
See Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Ne gördün anlamadım.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can
Tek
take
o
a
adam.
short break.
Evet.
Sorry,
Yorumunu
I
gördüm,
know I
tamam.
asked for your help. But had I known...
Fazla bir spoiler
Said you should just
değil
say
de
that.
sen
See, Lolly should be
Dean
able
Slater
to,
deyince aklıma
exercise
bir şey
his ghost
geldi de
or
tahminince o
something
doğru
in
olacak
the Night
yani.
Kingdom.
Çünkü sen söyleyince öyle dedim. Var bir şey. Merak etmedim. Direkt spoiler'ı kendim aldım şu anda.
Say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to Need to be more careful next time.
Şöyle benim aldığım spoiler şu aslında Capitano'nun kaynaklı olması. Doğru mu anlamışım? Çünkü sen Dean ve kardeşimiz de yabancı değil deyince kaynaklı olması biraz mantıklı geldi be. Yanlış da olabilirim ama. Ha. Tamam o zaman tamam.
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. But If you want to make it up to me,
Mor
then
savunsun.
just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Tek bilgi bu. Morse
Over
kod.
there.
Ya nasıl? Gerçeği mi? %20'si.
Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the
All right, we'll take the lead.
Ne yapıyor ya?
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Şansınızı mı çaldı? Ne yaptı ki?
I cannot see the sun.
Uh,
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Kulağı varmış bunun. Ben kulağı olduğunu görmedim. Çiyorum çıkardı. Ah be.
huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough.
Ben alacaktım aslında, o yüzden hiç dert değil. Güle güle kullansın.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts.
28 nerede?
On my count. 3, 2, 1.
No, koşma.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Stay a moment, please. There.
Bu can basıyor herhalde ya. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam.
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand.
Tamamdır.
Letting brave names echo.
No. Tamam.
Auroron.
1-2-3 koşuyor, evet.
Granny!
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny each
Chiori hiç
day, but
almayı
it's still kind of weird hearing
düşünmüyorum
someone
ya.
actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Al işte, dede olduk bir de.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the
Nasıl
same
yakın be,
age as
bizden
me,
büyük
so I
duruyorsun.
figured-
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of
Ne diyorsun
tweezers.
oğlum ya?
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
C0 alacağım. C0 alınca demeyeceğini biliyorum. O yüzden C1, C2'ye de gitmek istemiyorum. O yüzden hiç almayı düşünmüyorum yani.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the masters of the night wind Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
Sana Drez'le şimdi bilyeni röveşeden bugün çıkıyor getireyim sana. Sen ne yapıyorsun ya?
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warning.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was... You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be long...
Bağırıyorsun, bağırma, tamam.
Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think... They didn't hurt you.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the pirate?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Ben ne yapıyorum ben ne mi yapıyorum? Evet, sen neler yapıyorsun? Kapitan her türlü gelir. Yani silahıyla da gelir. Silahıyla da her türlü gelir yani.
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come.
Hey, I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you... Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeat. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better...
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Getir onu getir.
Vegetables?
Ya aşım koyatırayız. Canım. Ben bugün Navia ile bir hasar testi yaptım. Navia, Furina, Bennett ve Chilonen 498 mi ne vurdular? 500 yaklaştım ve C2'de değildi bu arada. Demek ki C2 yaparsan daha çok vuracak yani. Yemek şıpırını geç.
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Tam bunu yazdım. Ana itibariyle yemek gömüyorum. O işte gördün mü? Parasının hepsini vermiyormuş işte. Yemek yiyormuş çocuk. Konseyde olacaktı herhalde ya.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Lali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to...
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Okay.
I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Missy...
Sure, I'd be happy to do that.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Ah be.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on...
Oh, thank you!
Okay.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
Aynen öyle.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to
Neyse bir
finish
şey
the
bulma
job.
vakti.
Huh? What is it, Trap?
Ha. Her gün sabah salata yumurtakiler akşam çorba ıspanak ekmek su. Ben doymam onunla.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough, just all that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing...
Aynen
Yeah,
öyle.
you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon, we still have another whole day before the meeting, so...
Sonraki gün 8'e kadar. Ney? 8. Böyleydir. Hı. Oldu işte. Ha bir sonraki gün bir... Ne olacak illa öf. Şu bayağımda satılıp... Ulu ha. Sabah yedin o zaman şey yapıyor, seni top tutuyor. Dur. Az uzatmış. Şuradan atlarım herhalde. Bayağı iyi canım, 3 tane zaten. Şuradaymış yok. Ama burası. Çok geldiğimiz yer.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Ah, geldi.
What was that?
Ne oldu?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
Hayır, yarasa.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a
Kulağa bakın, kulağa. Bir kulağı var.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Kimden oluyor?
Excellent.
Ya bu niye
Fact that you
bizim
showed up
peşimizde
proves
ya?
I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you.
Konuşuldu.
Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, if we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
47 ne? O ne öyle? Pem'in evet.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my...
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Well, if any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But
Ya
what if I
tahmin
told you she's had another
tahmin
amazing
edilir aslında. Aa, dudak
the
göründü.
details of which she has chosen to keep
Dudağı göründü bakın. Burun da buradaymış. Vay vay vay. I am so yorgun.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is
Bir
that
denesin en
given the
azından
enormity of the decision,
tanrısı
she will
olarak
be
yani
reluctant to
niye
confront the dire reality we
şey
face
yapıyorsunuz
until it is
anlamadım.
too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss.
Ya ne diyorsunuz ya?
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Aynen öyle.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Bize muhtaçlar. Aynen öyle bu arada. Ben de aynı fikirdeyim şu anda. Hepsi birbirinden beter.
Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsari?
Ben her gün yiyorum, o yüzden dert değil.
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for
Aa,
the
sen
Tsari.
kendine kullanacaksın onu.
Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Biri geliyor.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Hemen nasıl geldi? Kendini kullanıp ablamın içinden geçecek. Bence de olabilir ya. En son nişanlı şaka değilse şey bilmiyorum. Ah be.
See, Lolly, when did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron?
Eyvah.
Colluding with the
Rolüm
Fatui?
çıktı.
Really?
Karadeci çıktı. Niye unuttun değil mi? Çok kötü ya da.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools?
Wait, see, Lolly, please calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
Bence var ya,
So, maybe just save the
kapitanı ters
okay?
köşe yapıyor bize ya. Ben ne anlıyorum hala. Onu zorbalama açıyor.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on...
Ne? Okey, şurada. Hadi bakalım. Geçen bir plan yapmışız olay. Tamam.
In all my years,
uğraşacağını.
Never had a child cause me so
Bence
much
de yani ortak
Do you
noktada
seriously not see what's at
çalışma
stake
ihtimalleri de
here?
var ya.
You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it. Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart? Really?
Yeni bir şey söylemeyecek
You're
misin?
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried...
Why is he staring at us all?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Her şey bitince mi o kendini verecek Dinos yüzbaşıya? Yüzbaşına.
You're very kind.
Bak şimdi olaya
Would have
tamam.
failed by now.
Benim
Not
aklıma da
really
öyle
can handle Granny's scolding.
geliyor çünkü şu ana kadar yani Nosilere tanrılar kendileri verdiği için yani burada da vermeleri mantıklı bence. Yani bir kendi sonunda vermesi hikayenin
You dare gossip
şeyini
between
bozmaz
yourselves
yani o
instead
demek
of listening to
onu demek
me?
istiyorum.
You...
Sorry, Granny.
İyi bak.
Sorry, Granny.
Çıldırdı.
Sorry, Granny. You know
Bakıyorum tamam.
Fine. I'm perfectly aware that you say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me,
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
that's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all.
Açıkla
There's nothing I can
oranın
say to
zorluğu
get through
bitirdim başka
you.
bir zorlamadan gidiyor.
Auroron?
Evet.
If you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribe.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
Ses mi azaldı?
All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
Burada işte.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
Ses bir azaldı, onu duydunuz mu?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can. to
Aa, ne
save
oluyor
the
be?
planet. So I've got to go.
Aa. Ne alaka?
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is
Ne yaptı
this?
anlamadım. Ne oldu anlamadım.
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air,
Ha.
it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
Sen çok fenasın Auroron.
He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields, these little brat. That's it. The
Bıçaklarını
next
kıracağım.
time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa,
Bence de
that's
yeter.
a
Çok
little
bağırdım.
extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also
Aynen öyle.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been... Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later.
Aynen öyle.
We've got
Yeto,
quite a
evet.
long walk back to the city.
Veggites.
Let's take our time.
Köşe yaptı değil
It'll
mi?
give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Emzik senin tarafın. Aa, ne diyorsun? Stadyuma git. Başladı oyun yine. Şuraya git, buraya git. Bunu sohbet et.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry?
All right.
Hem onu
It's been
sorun.
a while since we last ate. Now,
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Yani biz de öderiz.
really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quiet. He's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Tam hadi ısmarlasın ya.
You sure? We can save you some more.
Neyi? Değil misin?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely doing.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't.
Don't worry. I'm.
Ne geliyor, ne oluyor? Bir basayım şuradan. Heh. Ne geliyor, ne oluyor? Geliyor, ne geliyor? Sen bunu kilitleyelim. Bence de Paymon'u kilitleyelim hepsini. Hey. Şarap şişelerinin bölümleri devirmeye başlıyor. Ne?
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the
Eyvah.
door? They look like spitting images
Gençler
of
ne
each
yapıyorsun?
other. Are they twins?
Paimon only sees one person there.
Paymon'da mı sarhoş olmuştu? Çok iyi.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to-
Oh, so you've heard of us?
3 kilo oldu. Bana bir böyle ısmarlasın. Ne oluyor durun.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Seedlolly.
Wait, so you call her Granny?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
Eyvah. Tipe bak.
Seat Lolly? Seat Lolly?
Gitti o şu anda.
Who's that? You got some?
Are you still...
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose. I mean, come on, monster.
Granny Seat Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Eyvah.
Exactly. And while we're at it,
Trip
I'm not
atıyor ya,
some
evet.
lazy slacker either. Between meditation, oh yeah, and
İyi çocuk.
I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid.
Bizim diyor bak.
Yeah, you.
Ben mi?
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a heart.
Uyur keser. Sızdı.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, gee.
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point.
Is this another specialty of...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Seedlolly herself.
Warning, warning. Red.
Ne diyorsun ya?
Danger has now arisen within that pair. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
Oh, hayır.
Earl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew.
Abi ne oluyor?
It's passed. That was
Yani biz şu an gençle oynamıyoruz. Başka bir şey oynuyoruz.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf
Ne
all
bana
over the
bir
table
tane-
just now.
how embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're
Mhm.
hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame?
Actually,
Huh? Tell
yeah, this is.
Hı hı.
So, you heard.
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I
Nasıl lan?
mumble in my own
O
head,
ne lan?
that's too
O ne
much.
ya? Şu adam. Öyle bir şey şu an.
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
So that, happens to you a lot.
Önümde kitle var, yapamam.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and.
Okey. Ne oluyor? Ne oluyor? Doğru yerde miyim? Yok. Burada diyor bu. Buradan mı gideceğim? Nereden gideceğim anlamadım. Şuradan diyor. Ha. Buradanmış. Okey. Sakin olun lütfen. Lütfen sakin olun.
Right? I love
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me.
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the.
Well, I guess I used to be more of. And you're right. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
You're just a regular person.
Sakın atma, hayır.
The kids of my tribe would have
Güzel
a
bir şey
heart
değil.
attack if they heard you say that. Grant?
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. What about you?
Yeah.
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many. I make people realize that no matter how hard. Not to brag or anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you.
Yes, but Auroran's a special case.
Kamera dansını niçin yapacağım ama? Yani bir neden olması lazım.
Already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroron and me. You deserve to learn the full
Daha önce
truth.
yaptım mesela. Bir şeyini yaptım ona mesela.
Auroron's not like other people. As I mentioned, the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's
İzleyici
incomplete
kasılmak için
soul,
olması lazım. Bak
they
bak bak
saw a
bak bak.
possibility for Natlan.
Şimdi ben Cevri olsa onu yaparım, evet. İki adı ne geliyor? Keşke öyle bir şey olsa.
A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost
Yani
souls.
Rise'de T2 olursa tek yapacağım şey o olmaz, haberiniz olsun.
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the
Ah
Night
be.
Kingdom. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came
Sen
up with the
sabah
plan.
göklerin omurgası çıkardın, onun için
Leyline's
yap.
were
Hayır.
in a terrible state.
Bak,
When the
geçmiş
chief
değil,
asked for my
geçmeyeceğindir.
opinion,
Ben yaptım onu.
I didn't give my approval,
Şu an biz
but I didn't
önümüzdeki
object either.
durumlara bakacağız.
So they went ahead
Öyle
with the
söyleyeyim.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret.
Hayır, öyle bir şey yok.
Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret.
Hayır hayır.
A simple
Bak dedik ya
investigation
Egemen.
of Auroron would reveal everything.
Göklerin o kılıcı dedim. Çok gereksiz bir silah dedi. Yani hiç gerek yok dedi. Ben o yüzden onun için dans etmem, kusura bakmayın. Baştan onu söylediniz siz. Kusura bakmayın. Hayır, utanmıyorum.
Everyone thought
Navi
he'd be
için
happy
benim
he survived. And he never
Battle
really
Pass
said anything to the
silahım var, hayır.
contrary.
Hayır hayır.
But just as I was about to put, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony...
Wait,
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe he chose
Kendin
to work with the
söyledin
physical
yayında.
because he
Gereksiz
still thinks he owes a
kim
debt
onu
to
kullanacak
Natlan.
diye. Hayır hayır hayır.
I can only imagine
Bu yıl
what he
18
told
raid.
him.
İyi. Niye öyle diyorsun? Ne?
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this.
Ha, göklerin o diyorsunuz o. Ben de var Bennett'te bu arada. Ben aldım onu.
We can't just let things go on like this. We have to. You don't look so.
Probably drank too much. Boogie.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Well, friends.
Ha, o başka
I
silah
like the
mı?
sound of that.
Durun bir dakika, bakacağım. Şey bitsin. Şu sahne bitsin.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really? Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep.
Şimdi söylediğiniz bu değil mi? Ha, bu değilmiş bu. Ha, bu değil. Tamam. Göklerin kılıcı dediğiniz şu mu acaba? Bir saniye. Göklerin kılıcı 5 yıldız olması lazım. Ha, şunu diyorsunuz siz. Ha, tamam. Bu. Benim o gün çıkardığım ve bu silah dediğim buydu. Şimdiki söylediği de bu. Bennett'te olan da bu. Tamam. Teşekkür ederim yolladıysan. Hı. Doğru anlamışım ha. Bennett olan bu. Şu andaki bahsettiğim bu. Bana kötü laf dediğinde bu. Tamamdır, anladım. Tamam. Şu an oldu. Kaç tane oldu ya? Daha yokmuş. Ya dansa niye bu kadar taktınız? Dansa niye bu kadar takıldı şu anda? Tamam o zaman. Doğru anlamışım o dediğini. Beni şu anda zorluyorsun hayat.
So noisy outside. Paimon still half asleep.
Hmm.
Well,
Buradan gideceğim. Bu değil. Nereden gidiyorum? Buradan. Heh. Oh, gerçi uyuyorlar değil mi? Kaos olacak ülkede. Başımızda işlik var. Bunlar o.
Ah, you're already here.
Bana ne
I
diyor?
was
Benim
just
ülkem
about to
bana ne?
confront you.
wow, you're up early.
Peki bir şey
Impressive.
söyleyeceğim.
After
O
all
söylediğin
last night.
göklerin kılıcım Venet için yüksek temel saldırı veriyor mu?
Let's not bring up
Dans
last
sadece
night.
gerektiğini yapacağım, hayır.
Anyway, I was
Dans çok
woken up by the
special
commotion.
olmalı o yüzden.
Looks like all the warriors from I heard many areas have been attacked by the abyss, including the mass.
The abyss attacked again? Are you sure?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors. The stadium could always use more manpower. So you should join the force. I'm done making excuses for him. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the speaker's chamber. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal
Veya
with the attack.
konsantracı. Zorlanmıyorsun. Nasıl zorlanmıyorsunuz ya? İstiyorsun yapmıyorsun. Temel saldırısı 608'de. Bir kalem düşük.
As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to. Thank you.
Sheila?
Elinle.
The situation must be really serious.
%51 enerji yüklemesi veriyor. 4 crit rate.
Looks
Gelirse
like
Bennett belki veririm ya. Şiron da verebilirim aslında da yani oyuncu sana şimdi R5 olduğu için kalsın dedim. Yani hem ne kadar kullanılan %5 olsa da yani en azından şey yani şimdilik çalışıyor yani. Stadyuma gittim. Buradan mı gidiyorum stadyuma? Yes. Elde bir şey var daha. Hayır. Çok özel
Traveler over here.
şey son yapacağım.
Perfect. Our star outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here. But what? Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Muallim'in sesi mi değişmiş?
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
Bu oyun sıralarında %5 fark ediyordu hatırladım. Burayla hey. Gelirse bakacağım o zaman.
Suddenly attacked the collective of
Belki
Plenty, the masters
Benet'e
of the
falan
Night,
veririm.
the children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Tamamdır.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded.
I plan on heading back to the collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me. What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go? I'll go help the children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
Aynen öyle.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the... That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets... It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all
Çoban
that
attım.
bodybuilding for nothing.
Şimdi bir tane daha atıyorum. Teşekkür ederim. Bak hala enerji verse en iyi fil olurdu. Bence de evet yani.
Let's part ways here for now.
Baya şey yani.
Be careful, everyone.
Konuşulurdu o zaman.
Oh, and some of us need to
Ya işte
avoid
oyun
being contaminated
bir yerden
with
verirse
dangerous-looking
bir yerden
substances. That
topladığı
will make
için
my job-
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
yapmıyorlar. Vermiyorlar.
It's all right. She's just looking out for it. All right. Let's hurry up and talk to the pirate.
Okay. Hayır Arpon neredesin? Ha, buradaymış.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the children of Echoes after this.
What?
Ya işte gördün mü?
So he thinks my plan is too risky.
Suyum bitti.
He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. Then I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret.
Okay.
I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
Ha. Böyle yap da o Celestia kalksın ayağa değil mi? Mantıklı.
Souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which will surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait. You can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means...
Ah be.
Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the dam, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win. Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options,
Evet.
this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the
Natlan her türlü gider o zaman yani. Celestia ya da ayağa kalkar yani. Ne yapıyorsunuz kendinize gelin de daha kalkar. Size bir görev verdik. Göreve tüpettiniz diye direkt ayağa kalkarlar.
Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Nal. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret.
Oh, one more thing. The captain said he found another way to solve the...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just...
Yani evet.
Even a little. We would never... Wait, are you talking about Traveler?
Just as expected. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this.
Aynen
So
öyle.
now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Ben senden şüphe etmem.
You scared Paimon. You really...
That's a good thing. Oh, and
Aa!
feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I love
Samimiyete
it.
bak.
As for the
Peki.
captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
Benim aklıma da öyle geliyor aslında ya. Acaba böyle biz Sam'la kontrol etmek için gönderilmiş bir asker olabilir miyiz? Yani kardeşimizle ikimiz. Yoksa acaba hani biz bu Teviyat'ın durumunu kontrol etmek ve Celestia'ya durumları bildirmek için görevlendirilmiş kardeşlerden olabiliriz acaba? Kötü gidişatı ters çevirmek için. Mantıklı da olabilir aslında.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations, don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower.
Okay.
You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give—
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an
Bak
experienced
havalara
and
bak havalara.
powerful warrior before I— No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, traveler. If we had time to spar— Anyway, even if we respond to these threats, and I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the— I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now I just need to find the right time to
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani.
No need to worry.
Okay. Savaş var. Şuradan gitsem. Hadi gidelim ya. Ya biz aslında 5 yıldızdan da fazlayız. Biz 20 yıldız bir karakter olduğumuz için o yüzden biz çok şeyiz böyle. Specialist. Zaten hikaye birinden nokta güçlü bir üstün. Bence de öyleyiz ya. Ay nasıl geliyor şey?
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
Okay. Neredeymiş? Buradaymış. Okay. Değil mi ya? Evet, çok tuhaf. Yani 7 tane elementi de tek seferde tutacağız hani yani.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Aa, kim bunlar be? İçine varmış, şey varmış. Ne olacağız? Geliyorum ki. Ne bunlar? Ne oluyor? Bunlar ne böyle? Ne var, hallettik. Ya maske işi.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the
Yani Mora'yı nasıl onlar? Bana verin, Mora bana lazım.
By the way, where's Seat Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
That makes sense. The attacks are more. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head.
Okey. Bir foto gördün mü?
Looks like a few
Şarkının
people were
hepsi
hurt
siyah.
after all. Oh.
Maskenin maskesi yok. Çok yakışıklı. Ne oluyor?
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors. You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep push. You really are an eternal optimist, Mulani. You always find a way to chip.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis.
And
Evet.
somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and honestly, if he has the same information as us,
Aşık oldum yine birilerine. Eyvah eyvah.
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium, and well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice.
yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
Moğol'e sarıldı mı? Nerede sarıldı? Ben hatırlamıyorum. Bir de bunun ultra için
I agree.
harcadım.
Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his
Moğol
own
71
conclusion, but
bir
I'm sure
yaptım.
we have different priorities.
90'lı onu kas
It's
kas.
important, but so are history and memory.
Maydan'ı kas. Şeyini kas. Kolumbina daha duyurulmadı. Bence bekleme. Kas değerlerini.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything.
The next question is, if the captain found...
This is all super.
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
I was just about to ask. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few... Registered? Nah. I'll just follow you. You got it. Alright. See you all later.
Oh, you betcha!
5.0'da he. Ben unuttuğum için galiba hatırlamıyorum. Kolombina için hızınaydı büyük ihtimalle. Kolombina'ya biraz var. Kapitanın daha duyurulmadan Kolombina'nın gelmesi biraz bana fazla geliyor. Ve gençliğinde bir şey yapmazlar zaten. Aynen öyle bir yıl var yani evet.
Malika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain.
4.0'dan beri mi? Sen ne yapıyorsun? Daha duyurulmadı bile karakter. Kendine bunu yapma.
It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait.
You're right. That's a traveling.
Aha.
Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you.
Kapitana söylemişlerdi yardım ederler o yüzden de.
Keep this a secret.
Bu işim konusunda ben ne yapıyorum?
Okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. simply wishes to
Rahatsız etmek istemiyor yalnızca.
The decision remains
Kendim canım gelmediği için. İşte onu yapma kendine. Duyurulmadı daha yani. Hiç duyuru yok. Şey yok yani. Daha var erken.
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just... I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them.
Tamam çok güzel. Uzattım 2 tane.
This is where they were headed. Looks tricky.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not...
That's even more risky. You've been running around. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell. You know, growing up, even if I insist
Ya
on
yine
doing something,
muhabbetleri
it never
çok
gave you
uzatmışlar
any
ya.
trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
Burçu'yu çok seviyorum. Çok tatlı biri.
All right, all right. If we start our...
Yani benim ekran fotoğrafımın ne olduğunu tahmin edersiniz herhalde. O yüzden
All right.
şey yapmayayım.
We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other.
Ben bir şey söyleyeyim mi ben? Yani hiçbirini koymam. Sadece bir kişiyi koyarım. Telefonun ekranında.
Yeah, let's go.
Yani bilgisayar ekranında da şey var. Tanrılar var.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place.
Tabii ki de Rice'li. Evet.
Now.
Oh.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Aşağı atla. Süre niye var onu anlamadım ya.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight.
Oh no, ben vereceğim işaret değil mi? Hayır. Ha tamam. Ben vermiyormuşum bize.
That's it. Now's my chance.
Oh no.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep... Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move.
Git. Eyvah.
That was close. Almost got caught.
Rastlayı mı alacaksın? Hehehe.
Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for
Tabii
the
ki
next
de
chance.
kartonunu da aldım.
Now's my chance. I made it.
Kırılma kabuk olsun.
Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it.
Aha bu. Ne bu? What? Aa.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Smart. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
Kart oyununda ben sadece primolarını topladım ve bıraktım oyunu. Çünkü kart oyunu, yani nasıl diyeyim, hiç benlik bir oyun değil kart oyunu. Çok sıkıcı, çok sıkılıyorum. Yani kart oyunuyla bir etkinlik gelince falan sen diyorum ki hayır falan. Çok bunalıyorum yani oyunda.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
Ya sadece bir iki tane kart topladım. Bir iki yere oynayayım ve dedim ben bu oyunu o hayatta oynamam. Direkt bıraktım yani.
If you're not gonna take the bait, looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the source mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape.
Allah Allah.
Took us long enough.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think?
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that!
Once we got them off our tail, we went back.
Kartonik etkinliği ben hiç yapmıyorum ya. Gördün mü etkinliği? Yani sırf etkinlik parası vermesi olsun, o şey olsun beni hiç sarmıyor. Şöyle hani desek ki mesela yani değiştirdiler artık primo vereceğim, tamam okey. Şey yaparım ama primo vermediği için oynasında gelmiyor.
She pushed herself too hard and
well, I didn't cause you any trouble.
You've done very well.
I know. I'm already...
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui, the device, is a complete...
I have no idea. But it's safe. Shilonen, I need you to gather every...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience...
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natland.
Razve millet mi? No.
Well, if Koichi...
I accept.
What am I...
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my... I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away.
Bu arada daha birinci hikaye bitmedi ya. Şey yani 3. kısım bitmedi. Yani oynuyorum bitmedi hala. İşte wow. Şuradan gitsem. Aa! Ben görmemiştim hiç burayı. Bura neresi? Aa! Oha ben burayı görmedim. Aa. Ben stadyumun taraflarına biraz gelmemişim herhalde o yüzden. Ki sandık da yok ama ya. Buna çok şımarık, enerjik, kibar değil. Sol kolumda fırına, sağ kolumda fos olur. Millet bodyguardım. Gayet de şekilde.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep.
Hey, it's not like I'm.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you.
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, on the off chance. But I'm a doctor. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like.
Biraz hikaye baydı bu arada ya.
When we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop.
Böyle mi hikayenin hepsi bu arada?
For anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor,
Then try to see things from my perspective.
Yani konuştuklarını dinlemiyorum bile.
So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same?
Sayın vatandaşlarım bilginize ben savaşmak istiyor. Ne kadar komik.
I disagree. I understand.
Risley'ye C6 yaparsan çok üzülürüm. Çok üzülürüm. Benden önce birisi C6 yaparsa bu ekipten ben çok üzülürüm. Hayır lütfen. Beni bekleyin lütfen. Ben yapayım önce.
You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is
plus. I guess we're family.
okay. You don't.
So you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So we'll always have our differences.
Ha, Mamluka'yı mı oynayacağız? Aa.
I know you'll wake up one day and
Ne zaman?
realize I was right.
Be my guest. See you later, traveler in Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your.
Bye, you two.
Onda.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point. Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so
Ne?
far.
Ya ben yürümek istemiyordum. Öf. Ha, geldiler yine ha. Yine gelmiş şeydi.
Sorry for
Diğerleri geldi
out of
zannettim.
nowhere.
Why do you look so up?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and
Awesome! Just give it.
hey, friends don't order each other.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Aurora, Paimon, and the Traveler discussed it.
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but apparently he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe.
I'm not surprised you let him go.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time.
Ben çok üzgünüm
Plus,
ya.
he was on guard.
Yani keşke
All
artık
these years of calling me
verseniz bir görsek karakter ne yapıyor.
Tribe all raised him together, right?
Çok merak ediyorum ama
You're right.
vermiyor.
Seeing him come back remind he's not only a child of the masters of the Night Wind.
Çok konuşuyorsunuz bak gene
Aurora's
hikaye
my
ya.
apprentice.
Ben bu
He
hikayeyi
might have a few tricks up his sleeve,
karakterleri
but I guarantee
anlamıyorum abi.
What are you saying?
Çok boş muhabbet oldu artık
Look,
bir şeyler olsun.
remember
Bölüp
how I
geçtik
said Auroron's soul is
bu hikaye
fragmented?
ya.
This is the talisman I created to keep it stable.
Benle aynı anda bas evet.
And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. He probably suspected that I tampered with it.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can.
C6 yapma.
He used to bring you to
C3
the
yapabilirsin ama.
Isn't anything special
Ama
about
C6
the way.
yaparsan çok üzülürüm.
Technique is much more subtle.
So in other words, we have a whole
Canın istiyorsa yap bu arada ya bana bakma da.
The
Canın
kid
istiyorsa
thinks
yap
he
yapmak
can take
istiyorsan
me
yani.
on, like I wasn't.
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Ay çok konuştunuz hikaye hadi artık hızlı geçelim hikayeyi
We
lütfen.
can finally track him down.
Öf.
I know he thinks of me as.
Huh, that's a
Çok uzattınız muhabbet hadi gidelim tamam. Umurumda değil tanışırız orada.
To be
Hadi.
honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah, you're
just making it worse, traveler.
I need to look at his
Ha.
memory. Even if he resents me.
Ve şöyle cihaz yaparsanız
And I
çok
won't
da
blame him. A family
gitmemen yani çünkü kendi sağlığı. Bu nasıl ha? Bir tık moralim hani bozulur. Başkasının oldu benim olmadı diye onlar pek bir şey yapmam. Ya ne yapabilirim ki zaten anladınız mı? Sadece birazcık moralimin bozulur. Kıskanırım o kadar. Hani dedim ki keşke benim de C6'm olsaydı. Ama sonuçta keyfinizden yani istiyorsanız C6 yapın 7, 8, 9 çıkartın siz bilirsiniz yani. Ha, kıskanır mıyım? Yani evet kıskanırım. Yani yalan yok kıskanırım. Yani hazırım hadi geçelim lütfen. Lütfen hazırım geçelim hadi. Teşekkür ederim. Ah. Ne oldu bu ne?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
C3 evet yani en azından bir C3 olsun istiyorum. C6 çok zorlayacak biliyorum da. Yani bir C3 olsun en azından yani o düz vuruşlara 13. seviyeye gelsin yani en azından.
By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering.
Yani bir C3 olsa da bile şu an harika olur yani. C6 millet evet. Millet oynuyorsanız C6 yapın. Yazık pusul aptal aldırma projesi aynen öyle.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadow.
Hey, have you seen that
appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Night Wind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in the... I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Seatlali is her name.
Granny? What is an I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Okay.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Seatlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her.
Yani bu niye kırıyorsun ki o zaman Allah Allah. Sumar'ın çöllerine su getirip kuraklığı bitireceğiz. Somana kadar yanımda olan sana arkadaşlar çok teşekkürler değil mi? Görev hala bitmedi bu arada. Çok tuhaf. Gençim bana destek olmadığına çok teşekkürler. Ah be. Ha gençim de bana destek olmadır. Okay.
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord.
Ignore him. He has no.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander out.
Ne yapıyorsun be?
from the masters of the Night Wind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into
Ben haklısın söylüyor muyum? Ah be. Tabii ki de evet. Tuğba unutma. Ne bileyim bayağı şey var. Bana desteklemek, yardımcı olursa sağ olun. Biz ne yaptık? Bir şey yapmıyoruz ki. Aa, kabul etmemişsin. Kabul etsene.
How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
Üşenmek ben.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information. The abyss could attack. However, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the abyss?
Hı. Bu adam tamam. Alfa tamam sakin. Boşverin tileki teşkil etmiyor dedi.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
Ha, bu yukarıda
With me.
şey yaptığı yer.
Everyone else, wait here as instructed.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the pyro arc...
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle observation. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
Şuna bak, beton yetmez. Değil mi? Değil mi? Yalnız gitmeyin beni. Ben bilmiyordum ama ben bir şey yapmadım yani. Aa, ben ne yapıyorum canım? Tuğba'dan daha çok desteği var. Ben bir şey yapmıyorum, o daha çok açıyor yani.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape.
Sanki bu taşıyan mı çalışıyor?
If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
Ben hatırlamıyorum onu.
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into... You don't have much time. And you're...
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Aa, içinden geliyormuş o ses. Yer açıldı ya. Ha. Bir İngilizce cevap verdim. Bu ne zaman olmuş?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen any...
I didn't expect you.
You know I've been following you.
Balık ağzı evet. Sana söyleyeyim mi? Cidden hatırlamıyorum.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast is...
And yet, one of those very beasts saved...
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts.
So, you can tell the truth.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble.
Aynen öyle. Ben görmemiştim, görsem hatırlardım. Ben yapacağım dedim. Ben de hatırlamıyorum yazdın işte
You
ya.
attacked the pyro archon in broad daylight and I used my spell to save you. A single glance. So, we're in the same boat.
You seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than
Böyle tanışmak
I've
istem.
ever met. But maybe...
Gençine ha bana özelden yazdın.
Strange. change?
Balık avcım, evet, o yüzden
Seat Lally.
bir şey demiyorum, yazmış olabilirsin.
Legendary Granny Eastleigh.
Benim suçum çünkü ben unutuyorum.
Communicating with the Wyub. And the
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your...
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I
Tabii ki de
apologize. Let's go.
kesinlikle.
We'll see if you have what it takes to.
Aa. Yok yok, bakmama gerek yok. Büyük ihtimalle söylediğin doğrudur.
Interesting approach.
Ben hatırlamıyorumdur.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root prop by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Nice.
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run away whenever he... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family.
What is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe?
Aa, bak mantıklı.
How does it help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines...
Aynen öyle.
Which means... The captain...
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan?
Yes, she needs to know a...
Ya bitiyorum diyecektim, bitti. Şimdi şöyle bir sorun var. Devam edeyim mi hikayeye? Yoksa yarın mı oynayayım? Tahmin ne kadar yani sürer? Bir sonraki hikaye. Hey. Ki. Maksimum 12 mi? Abo. Benim çünkü gücüm kalmadı. O zaman ne yapabilir miyim hiç bilmiyorum. Bu açıldı mı ki acaba? Buna bakayım, yok açılmamış. Bakayım, no. Bitireceğim yani illa bunu. Okay. Şöyle yapayım, biraz daha devam edeyim o zaman. 11'de 11 olmadan falan bırakırım. Gerisini de yarın oynarım. Karşıya mı gideceğim? Oh no. İşte. Ne yapsam aslında? Geliyorum. Burada mıyız? Burada diyor. Ay. Senin içindeymiş. Hı hı. Yetmedildim. Şöyle bir ara bayağı bir yazıyordu yani. Normal bir inandır. Şöyle ben oyuna giriyordum işte. Girdiğim anda yazmaya başlıyordu. Şey böyle yani ben oyunu kapatan ana kadar görev yapıyordum. Dizini harcadım. Ne koydum? Bir sürü yazmış hani böyle.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just... with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to if his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his...
Is reconstructing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained with... If he activates the mechanism, it's all over.
Yani sizin ikinizin yanında berbat ya.
What forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push...
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power and...
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Lali, I was...
All right. I understand where I'm needed.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
Aşk mısın? Kim bana mı? Mamik.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
Okay.
As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to... The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. We'll head out together, and the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
Savaş var.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front, and the captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just... Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself. By combining our strengths, we
Bak planlara bak sen. Ekiminin aşık olduğu kişiyi biz biliyoruz. Ben bilmiyorum kim.
Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You
Kim?
cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible.
Sen bizim her şeyimizsin be. Ah be. Para okuma. Güvenimize bak bizim.
Thank you, everyone.
Ha. Neredeymiş? Ta buradaymış bu.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter.
Ne yapacağım anlamadım. Ha. Şuradan mı gitsem? Evet, buradan gideyim. Pahalı bir hobi. Oo, çok düştüm. Düş ya düş. Düş. Çok ters yöne gittim bu arada ya. Görev buradan bile değildi. Neyse. Geldin mi? Heh. Tamam, yeneyim.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Let's light it up! Go it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Looks like I went too
Oh
far.
no.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Değiştirmeden.
All right, that's done.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Oyun lig.
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you?
All right. Please, take care.
Okay. Yani herhalde herhangi bir şey çünkü söylemedi bu olsun olsun da ben böyle derim. Sen bana söyledin ama bana sor bakayım hatırlıyor musun diye.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
Sandık olabilir mi acaba buralarda bakayım? Olabilir de.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Tamam. Bu ne? Şurada ne vardı? Ha, dövmek için. Ben döveceğim bu arada bunları ya. Boş geçmem yani. Gelin siz de.
One with nature.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's begin.
Kolayınız. Hehe. Son olacak herhalde burası daha açılmıyor. Burada ne var? Bir şey yok.
All right.
Burası da açılmıyor. Okey. Şuradan devam edeyim.
Have a safe trip.
Let's light it up!
Hi.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds. Way now.
Can't run from death.
Sandığımı da alayım.
This spell
Şey
pounds
demiş
from the
sanırım.
masters of
Aa
the night.
iyi olmuş, seni bayağı
It's a wrong
kandırdım ne
They're
demiştin.
probably trying to buy time.
Dur ben anlamadım. Benim belki arkadaşıma babarıyla Bayzu gelecekti. Bu tatlı şunun mekan ya. Dışarıdan telefonum alsam ne diyorsun ya? Ne diyorsun sen? Onu benim kağıt oynamak istedim sonra gerçekten onu yönetim oynamasam ben sonra insanlara yalan söyledim ve öncesinden bile sildi. Onun yüzünden ilgilimizde sonra hayalini kırmaya kalmak demiştim. Sohbet anlamadım. Ben bilmiyorum ya. Ben de bilmiyorum. İşte bilsem keşke ama bilmiyorum.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Kaçırdım bu arada. Beynim evet. Nice'le dolduğu için. Dur. Şurada sandık olabilir mi? Var. Burada da var bir şey. Kalk uyan.
Let's light it up. All right.
Niye vuruyorsun ya? Ha. Şurada mı yapacağım? Bakayım. Hayır. Burada yapacağım. Dur. Ama olmuştu. Of. Özet çıkardım anlamamış. Daha kitap yazmadım. Ya cidden şu an anlamadım. Dur. Ama oldu. Tamam onu gördüm de oyun olmuyor işte. Yanlış yere bastım. Durduracaktım. No. Ben var ya neler unuttum ya. Çok unuttuğum olsaydı. Burada geldi sandık yok. Aa. Bilmiyormuş. Kitap yazımı da hata verdi. Kaçırdım şeyini. Gördüm ama kaçırdım. Dur. Heh. Sonuncu bir kaldı eksik. O da şuradaydı, tamam. Birliksen. Hayır tut burayı işte. Of. Of.
One with nature.
Normal işte arkadaşlar kartonunda Max'mış. Bana Max değil dedi. Aha. Kandırmış seni. Hayır oyun durdura gireceksin. Öf. Şöyle mi dedi sildi. Ha. Devam ediyorum. Aha burada var. Ya.
This must be it.
Yapamış onu yap dedim. Yaptı ve bana sonra da yalan söyledi silsin. Sildi. Kendi bile diyor.
Oh, the captain's here too.
Oh, they're here.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off.
Evet vaktimiz var hala.
I won't let you do this.
Koşun.
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
Aa ne oluyor lan, ne oluyor, ne oluyor?
Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
Oh. Oh.
This ends now.
Ne oluyor ya? Aa şaşırma.
Something's wrong.
Aa ne oluyor, ne oluyor? Ne oluyor?
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
Kim?
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have... You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment.
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to
What the hell are you, man?
finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Ne oluyor?
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
Ah, Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that...
I heard everyone wanted me to...
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that
Eski bir Fatih'ci. Eski bir Fatih'ci. Ha. Biz bu haber dolabı bunu bilmiyoruz.
Aurora, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny
be.
Can I get you anything else? Some grilled...
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? Never thought about going into business yourself.
Our Auroran? A merchant? He's far too on...
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old...
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... Why did maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely if I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny. It's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you...
Of course not. I'm a special case.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than... It's rude to bring up a woman's age.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Şöyle yapayım. Tamam.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway?
Al işte.
You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they...
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think... being
fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables...
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that.
Cami dolar başlasak kadar artınca sıra ne? Oh no, düştük mü buraya?
Oh jeez, that troublemaker's at it again.
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
Kar yapsa bu adam.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous.
Useless?
Nasıl mıydı? Çok kötüydü. Lütfen yapma. Lütfen yapma.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does...
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special...
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side...
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come soon.
Eyvah.
Because
Başladık
you've
yine.
been broken from the start.
Ben buradan kaçayım yavaştan o zaman çünkü başlıyoruz yine.
Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this
No. No, this isn't right. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
Ama ne oluyor? Canlı basit sağlamış. Hata tüm çizgide doğasına da düşünmez. İşte mantıklı cevap geldi.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself to.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to renovate.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumes
Hero
you.
şarkıda bu arada gördünüz
You
mü?
managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing
We can talk about that later.
our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony.
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone... No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Nasıl yani karşılanıyor? Şey bu muymuş? Kahramanlardan bir tanesi bu muymuş? Hadi be. Çiğ köfteye aşığım. Tamam.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind. You shall fight for this gem. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it's
my ancient name. BD.
Bildiğimiz adı. İsme bak, BD.
Devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but for that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew through your devotion, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man holds a feast. Let us raise our cups in honor, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
Hey. Selam, hoş geldin Yunus Emre.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
What is that?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Biri uçuyordu, gıcık oldum ya.
Lord of the Night? As in
Sevmeyen var mı bu arada?
over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the... When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend... And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul.
Bir iki tane oldu oradaki.
Was ultimately expelled.
Gördün mü? Peler beni rahatsız ediyor. Kişi olarak değil de yenik olarak tabii ki. Kişi olarak mı değil? Peler acayip beni rahatsız etti oradakiler. Baksana bak tipe. Diğeri nereden? Diğeri yok.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines.
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to wreak the first Pyro Archon. Xbalanque strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage. Both of—
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines. Back then, this method was rather ineffective.
Peri bir git şuradan. Gözüm orada sürekli. Kulağını çağırın, pilleri tutmasın. Evet. Yöneticim hayırlı olsun.
And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord.
Melekler mi?
Past, before we died out. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and off now. I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith.
Ah be. Değil mi? Ah be.
Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have say the word. And I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. Just as you need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation.
Yani korusun evet yani.
I will not.
Sen ne yapıyorsun ya? Evet desene işte.
After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Don't cry, Hydro Dragon. Aynen öyle. Melek diyeceksin bak. Melek peri kim? Hayır peri. Nasılsın peri? Yaklaşıyor muyum? Okay. Not to mention all the
Peri diyeceğim hayır.
and legends recorded within
Melek
the old
demeyeceğim,
ley
meleği
lines
unutun.
just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
Ah be.
You presume too much.
Bak gene abi dedim ağzını tuttuğum buna. Yeter artık. Demeyeceğim başka da.
Right to think about the future.
Dans mı? Yok. Yok. Hikayede gelmez. Bugün beklemeyin öyle değil. Belki yarın gelir. Ekibinin kömlü olur. Bak. Gaza getirme insanlar sus. Hayır. Gaza getirme insanlar sus.
What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of conflict.
Tam tahmin ettiğim gibi evet.
I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Hayır. Gaza getirmiyorsun. Sinematik mi istersiniz? Ne sinematiği?
That's right. My family. My comrades. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Malwika. You should know exactly.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival.
Demeyeceğim, az daha diyordum. Demeyeceğim bu sefer. Benim neyin rahatlığı? Ne oluyor?
You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Siz anlamıyorsunuz bu
We
sefer.
don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity.
Or history could repeat itself. The abyss could invade
Eyvah.
once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Eyvah eyvah. Çok yerimde. Neyimiz aynıyız. Kime
Can I
reddetti?
say something?
Tekliyorum da ölmüş şu an görevde.
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for light, I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some
Kim kaldık en son acaba?
I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling like.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Bence diyecek ki toprakları diyecek.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
Ben kılamak istiyorum.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Şarkı evet. İnsan. 5.0'da kendi söyledi görevde. Ne diyorsun? Niye lan?
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect
Aha, tam tahmin ettiğim olacak beraber savaşacaklar. Ki.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at.
Okay. Ya şimdi Fatih Bek'te savaşma zamanı, ciddi misiniz? Ne diyorsunuz? Şu periler gitmiyor mu ya? Çok... Ya.
You come to me with many questions.
Okay.
And you should be. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity.
Self-pity?
Çok diyalog mu var daha? Eğlenmek nasıl bir şey? Dur. Dinleyelim, durun bekleyin.
I'm just trying to speak plain. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. I'm not familiar with that concept. Even I cannot
Hızlı okuyorum.
from nothing. If that power were available to the... You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Tavak's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a ray. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes. The artisan from the children of Echo. No matter. I'll reach out.
Young girl.
What? You come to me with many.
Beni full yapıyor. Ne oldu? Konuştum. Devam ediyorum o zaman. Ayrıl. Benim bir aşkım var. Channel Basic. Aynen öyle. Gaming değil. Gaming bu arada lütfen. Ben hep onu unutuyorum. Ne oluyor oyun? Şuradaymış tekrar. Bunu söyleyeyim mi cidden öyle bu arada? Oyun değil, sıra öyle değil. Aynen öyle. Hobbit aslında oynaması da keyifli bu arada ya. Hani keyif olsa neyse niye sevgili internet yavaşlamış. İyi ya. Saat bu arada 3 oldu. 11 olmuş. Hadi bakayım yan devam etsin. Bitiririm herhalde ya. Bad boy mu? Ah be. Daha çok bad boylar var. Kapitana benziyor bir kıyafet olarak ya.
We now face a common enemy. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't...
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this...
Hani bitten kuvvetli.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natland for a different option. Aurora, we tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosumtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the...
Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all from that moment. I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. He was unable to escape his fate, and in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
Söylediğinizde evet gördüm şimdi onu. Çaysinden bad boy. Lan lahmacunu çekti, ne diyorsun?
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before you knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Abi masken aç hadi ne olur. Masken aç ne olur.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme.
You've met him already?
Tanıyormuş.
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him
Kardeşimiz de
in
biliyor
person,
bu.
he was
Maske
traveling
aç
with the
evet.
princess.
Şimdi yeterli başladı.
He carries a degree of pain
Kanalda
and
bir şey
hatred
evet.
that far surpasses my own.
Adam çürümüş artık bundan takıyor. Kardeşimiz zaten.
You're the brother of the princess.
Her şeyi biliyor.
Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now,
Bak
I
sen.
doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago.
Muhabbete bak.
You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
Bu balonlarda Dainsleif'teki gibi gündüzlük laneti var. Şey yaptı evet. Fakat bu sürüyormuş. Saygı duyuyorum da. Dinle ayıp mı?
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to
Bak
go
bak bak
all out.
muhabbetlere bak.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on my goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom. That's why our methods can be so radically different. Despite sharing the same goal, I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save
Bu adam hala
Natlan.
çok güçlü evet evet.
That was my primary motive.
İnsan
Once
her
Natlan is
konuda
saved,
çok rahat dinlerdi.
if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it
Üst
back to
kata gittiğimde
Snezhnaya.
yani şeyleri de oturuyorum bakıyorum size. Tamam bakacağım. Yani sen onu zorlamış. Evet evet. Öncelikle maçın büyütümlükten kullanmasını ben sonra kullanmasını Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Wait, what happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. Like I said before, when a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. In other words, it's a kind of power that if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers more.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true leader.
Bak bak bak. Kaç kat güçlüsün onu istemişsin de. Güzel kendini güçlü bir sorma.
You should head back
Yani
and get some
hiçbir şeymiş.
rest. I'm sure you're exhausted.
Valla.
The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the
When you put it that way? My mom feels... Alright, let's head...
Deniyorum hazır mısınız? Yay. Başaramadık bari ya. Tüh. Okay. Tiplere bak tiplere. Bakar mısınız? Kapitanaya bakmıyor diyecektim. Yokmuş. Başarım herhalde yok ya. Hepsini başına nasıl oturmuş. Ben de devam ediyorum. Buradaymış.
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. If there's one thing the Abyss fears... Oh, someone's call...
Something wrong, traveler?
Yok bir şey. Ha. Keyif anladım. Oo, buna böyle kaç tane var. Ha. Bu ikisi de bağlıymış. Şurada mı? Nerede onlar? Heh. Zaten hiç canım açmam yok bu arada.
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not
Bizi
tempered
başarım
correctly at the
eklendi.
forge.
Acaba bizi gelsin. Böyle olsa başarımı verelim ben. Sanmıyorum ya. Size söyleyeyim mi? Çok uzun.
Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people.
Bütün ülke yani.
I know. Listen, I'm not blaming you. Nothing I can't handle. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes.
You must be exhausted.
Don't worry.
Siz şaka mı yapıyorsunuz? Ciddi misiniz? Cidden 2 saat mi var daha? Ne? Ben bittim, yoruldum. Yani şu an yorduruyorum hatta bile. Saat şu anda buçukta bırakabilirim. Buçuğa kadar devam ederim unutma. Siz şaka mı yapıyorsunuz ya? Daha çok varmış. Ne? Çıldıracağım. Bunun diğeri nerede? Ha. Buradaymış ikisi de. Tuvalet molası bile vermezsen 2 saat sürüyor. Ne diyorsunuz? Daha da uzun süre. Siz şaka yapıyorsunuz.
Oh, these must be.
Ne yapayım? Burada bıraksam o zaman ki? Şöyle yapıyorum, bıçağı kadar devam edeyim o zaman. Buçukta bırakıyorum. Geri kalanını yarın oynayacağım. Ben de okuyorum, önemli, o yüzden 7 saat sürüyor, baksana. Ben de okuyorum.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know
I'm sorry.
Şuradan attım.
Now that you have nowhere
Ne
to
yapıyorum o
run,
zaman?
that's when you apologize.
3'e kadar
You couldn't wait to run
devam
off last
ediyorum.
time, and the time before that.
Buçukta yayın bitiriyorum. Yarın kaç gibi açarım? Yarın akşam mı yapsam ki acaba ya? Yarın akşam 8'de yine akşam 8'de devam ederim. Sonunda da bitiririz oradan.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing. I'm not the one who needs an apology.
Yarın
Apologize to
aslında
yourself for risking your
gündüz
life.
açsam gelebilir misiniz? Gündüz.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Gündüz saat
I don't have anything to
böyle
say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
2-2:30 civarları.
You better be sincere.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risk, not because I thought I was special, but of course in the end you even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime. Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to
Gidip
copy a
birazdan
portion of your
gidemem.
memories.
Tekrar ederim.
Oh.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many.
Sen işte o zaman
Anyway, I have
fark
something
etmiyor.
else to tell you.
Gelemiyormuşum. Selen gelirmiş. Egemen'le sen de Egemen gelirsen yarın öğle vakti açabilirim.
Archon has discussed your case with the others.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Huh. Not too shabby, Grant.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this.
you're not off the hook just yet.
Could you...
Trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I managed to
Gelirim, hak
accomplish,
etmez.
can you
Tamam o
let me
zaman.
off the hook this one
Yarın
time? I
saat
promise to do
2:30'da
better in the future.
veya 2'de tekrar açarım. Devam ederiz. Oradan da Şirin'den görevini de yaparım.
Fine.
Sonrasında
Let
bırakırız.
this slide for now. But I'll be oh, the Traveler. Hello. Yes.
Taking care of the traveler isn't easy either.
Zorluklar dolu.
Traveler, Paimon. I won't.
Let's get together sometime.
Sounds great.
Bura nerede ya? Ben şurada merdivenden gideceğim.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest.
Öğlen 2:30 olacak.
We'll need it for tomorrow.
Yarın akşam biraz çünkü dinlensem iyi olur. Çok yoğun bir ders haftam var o yüzden. Gündüz açmak benim için de daha iyi olabilir yani o yüzden.
You ready?
Yep.
Gel uyuyacaklar. Ama dinlenmem gerekiyor.
So, this is where you heard the. Hopefully, we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. But we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlands.
I see. Malwika must. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us, but that debt has not been repaid, and with it.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life.
Teşekkür ederim. Yani
Yes.
normal 4 gün olur dersin. 5 gün oldu, o yüzden yorulacağım biraz, öyle değil.
Forging an ancient name is an act of, but it takes time for the new. Once that process is complete, forging an ancient name is no easy task.
Yes, because I believe forging this. We don't know how long we'll be able. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision.
I understand. The chance may be, and you, Siglali, the anxiety you feel.
So,
what is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to.
And you did it anyway?
Death.
How?
A key part of Mawika's plan is used, considering its origins. The price of.
Oh no.
You're saying Mawika is going to die? In
No.
this war?
Yes.
Ah be. Böyle yapalım. Moika'yla yürüyeyim, orada bırakayım, tamam mı?
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated, fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place. The ruler of death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the abyss. But the ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death.
Ayık oluyormuş.
She said fate may be able to influence the timing.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid.
Mawika knows about all this.
Yes. I imagine she has not.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She's not the type of person to just quietly The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it.
We shall have to wait and see. But I will curb my My time is running out.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we.
Thank you for saying that. How many years of life are enough? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire.
Also, thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really?
Your thanks are unnecessary. Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise out.
Ne oluyor aşağıda?
Shilon and Sitlali, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Gedik yazacağız yani. Zaten sonra kaplumbağa yavaşlıyor, gidecek. Ay, hayır.
Let Paimon see.
Aa, bu ne? Ha, biz izleyeceğiz buraya böyle, değil mi? Çek. Tamam, bunu okumuştum.
Oh, it's the two of us.
Hı hı.
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the...
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents...
Sounds convenient. So, this is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her...
Exactly.
Well, if you...
Eyvah eyvah.
So soon?
We can figure that out later.
Başlıyor mu savaş? Şimdi bir şey söyleyeceğim. Savaşa gireyim mi girmeyeyim mi? Yarın olayını biliyorum ama burada konuşmak istemiyorum onu. Sesleri yok, boşundan yok. Sesler bu şey yüzünden, yapay zeka yüzünden bazı seslendirmenler ses kaydetmek istememişler. Bu yüzden olmuş onlar yani. Benim bildiğim o sakatlanmalar yok da bu şey olayı var işte. Bizim sesimizi kullanacaksınız istemiyoruz babasından, o yüzden Çin yok mesela.
I'll send reinforcements to those two. The remaining locations are remote with...
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Nasıl demeyin ya?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been...
What about the scale?
All of Natlan. Not
Eyvah,
just
eyvah.
around the stadium, but even the remote area.
Could this also be some kind of a...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now, I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity.
You're saying we just have to hold out for his...
It'll be a long fight. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our... Alright. Shilonen, Kachina. Head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, as an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too...
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update as I receive intel from the various regions.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go.
Başlıyor savaş bu arada. Bir de fight. Benim kadar bozan içeri hepsini tek seslendirtiyorlar. İşte aradığım savaş tanısı değil. Aynen öyle.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilian... Can I leave them to you?
Okay.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Eyvah bu ne? Ne oluyor? Tamam, durun. Harita değişti bu arada. Kapitanı buradaymış. Burada var. Ben buradayım. Ne oldu oyuna birden? Bu ne? Canmış. Tamam. Yok, kalsın böyle canım. Dert değil. Biniyorum. Bindim. Başla.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
Böyle bir şey yapsam. Heh. Aa, düştüm. Aşağı düştüm. Aşağı düştüm.
Seems like chaos in the making.
Heh.
Good thing for those battle reports.
Düşmemişim. Ben dedim düştüm herhalde. İnsan 7 milyon dolar verildim gençler mi? Daha iyi oyun yap. Ben ne yaparım ki gençlerden daha hiç bilmiyorum. Düşünmem lazım ne yapabilirim onu bir bakayım. Kanalımın 1 milyon olması tabii ki de. Yalnız sonuçta gidecek para da yani sürekli olmuş oluyor ya işte bu zamanda işte.
They must be trapped. Let's go help.
Bırak ben gideyim oyun.
Reinforcements, thank goodness.
Takıldım. Geliyorum.
Time to go. Into the wind. Let's begin.
Kolaydı.
Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept.
At least we got here in time.
I know, but it's not that easy. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered every.
That's not important right now. We need to
I know, but these were medical supplies.
It's them! Over here!
Kim onlar? Ha.
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it.
Abi hallettik.
Head straight to the next
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the messengers from the Scions of the Canopy. If you see a messenger from the Scions of...
Thanks.
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight.
Hmm.
So let's split up.
Still looks like they could use some help.
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue effort.
But if we stay here too long, the
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you.
Yani bilemedim. Nice kanalımız görev tuttum. Tabii ki de. Eyvah.
Traveler, my mother's a doctor. When I'm worried. She's...
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you get...
Yani niye korkan bir diyecektim ben.
Not at all. You're here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Burayı yaptım herhalde. Konum seç. Ya bu bitmeyecek ve ben çok yoruldum. Bırakalım burada. Anneme bir şey attıracağım. Şöyle. Haber et bizi de. Çığırı mı gelmedi? Hey. Bırakıyorum. Yarın buradan devam edeceğim çünkü çok yoruldum. Yani 8'den beri de şu görev yapmaya çalışıyorum. Saat 11:30 oldu. Ben bittim. Yoruldum. Roz mail mi? Aa. Yani bitmeyecek farkındayım o yüzden dedim. Ben bitiyorum yavaştan o yüzden gözlerim de gidiyor. Yarın hepsini yapacağım bitireyim zaten. Kaçmıyordu ondan sonra da Şirinlerin görevlerini de yaparım. Onu da bitiririm. 5.0 5.1'de yapacak hiçbir şeyim kalmaz. O zaman bir yandan devam edelim. O zaman teşekkür ederim burada olduğunuz için. İyi geceler hepinizden. Görüşürüz. Yarın bizi bekliyorum ha. Yarın bekliyorum, tamam. Görüşmek üzere. Bay bay. Bye. Yanına enerjik olursanız daha iyi. Borcunuz bırakın. Aynen öyle. Hadi görüşürüz. İyi gece hoşko. Kaçışko bay başko. Falan diyormuşum.